Good morning, guys. I'm not feeling very well, so I'm going to stay home today and get tested. Don't worry. And I will keep you all updated, so no stress. There are other colds going around too. So I just wanted to go over today motif and theme again because that's what we've been working on in our reading journals. So, a motif again is a big life topic presented in a fiction book. And we looked at like motifs of like friendship, loyalty, freedom, laws, perseverance, war, hope, loyalty. So, those are all examples of motifs. And we came up with two motifs from our reading book in our last lesson. Today, we're going to take those motifs and try to come up with a theme message. And if you remember, a theme is a hidden message or realization that the author of a fiction book wants a reader to have by reading their story. So, last time we looked at Among the Hidden. Let me label this for us. So, this is Among the Hidden with Luke and Jen in the rally. And we came up with some motifs, or I shared some motifs that were in the book. And one of those motifs was freedom, rights, laws, and another one was loyalty. So, with freedom, rights, and laws as my motif, I tried to think of what is the author trying to tell me about freedom or about laws through reading the book Among the Hidden. And I kind of thought about it, and I thought that like maybe the author was trying to tell us that freedom is worth risking everything for. And I do need some evidence to back that up from the story. So I kind of have over here this column for evidence. And my evidence is that Jen dies at the rally. She gives her whole life for freedom. And Luke realizes that he should have gone, even if he was killed. And Luke gets a fake ID and leaves his family. So he risks kind of his happiness, where Jen risks her entire life for freedom. Another theme message I thought I came up with is that some laws are unfair. And I kind of don't have room for my evidence over there, so that's okay. I'm using a different color. So the third child law would be an example of a law that was unfair. All right. Then I looked at the motif of loyalty, which we had. In a theme message, I thought the author was trying to say something about how families are loyal in the book. And so I came up with that families are loyal to each other no matter what. Now, this might not be every family, but I would say most of them. And my evidence is that Luke's brother Mark actually tells him one night up in the attic when he plays that population police game on him by knocking on the door and saying, "Population police," that he would never turn him in. And Jen's brothers and stepdad don't ever turn her in, even though Jen's dad is like a high government worker. So I might put here also, Jen's dad, a government official. And that kind of adds to the case there that he's willing to kind of risk his job and probably his life to keep Jen safe. I am going to work today and kind of show you from A Long Walk to Water. Okay. A motif to a theme, kind of the process. So I'm thinking of perseverance. And again, I may not have spelled this correctly. You know me in spelling. But that's okay. It's my reading journal. It's not a final draft that I'm handing in. I definitely would want to spell check this if it was a final draft I was handing in. So we looked at the motif of perseverance. And I'm thinking that a message that the author is trying to give the reader in A Long Walk to Water about perseverance is that if things get tough, and I mean real tough, don't give up. Instead, break a task up into small parts All right, so if you remember my evidence, so I'm going to come over here and kind of label this my evidence, would be when Salva, and I'm going to do an arrow. Your reading journals can look messy. That's okay. Salva stubbed his toe in the desert. Okay. And Uncle told him to keep going. And pointed out small landmarks for him to walk to. All right. So today I've kind of given you, with Among the Hidden, some already created theme messages with evidence. And then I kind of showed you an in-process theme message and evidence with a long walk to water and perseverance. So what I'm looking for in your reading journal is try to take one of your motifs. Don't stress out. Take one of your motifs and see if you can come up with a theme message and then some evidence to support it. Now, make sure you can tell the difference between your theme message and your evidence. I use 2 different colors. You could use 2 different categories here, like I have my theme messages here and my evidence here. And again, it doesn't need to be perfect. We don't need complete sentences. It can have, okay, I don't have room here. I'm going to go down here. These are like thoughts collected on the page. And if you remember, no more than 10 minutes of jotting. After you're done jotting, you're going to take out your book and continue reading. If you just started a book, you can work on theme messages from your old book. That's totally fine, but it should be the book you just finished, not like I read Maze Runner in September and I'm going to write about it, okay? So that's your job for today. I'm going to reiterate, coming up with one theme message to match one motif. And I will be checking your reading journals on Friday for those students in class and Monday for the Monday-Tuesday cohort and the remote students. Good luck. Feel free to message me with any questions. I'll get back to you as fast as I can. I am going to be on the computer today, so if you're stuck, let me know. You can also read if you're stuck, and I really want everyone to meet their reading goals tomorrow, so please spend time reading today in class. Thank you and have a great day, and I'll miss you.